Pile Cabello. I'm the executive director of Pai Pai Oheia, the organization that cares for this fish pond. The purpose of the pond was, and is to raise fish, to grow fish. This is a form of traditional Hawaiian aquaculture, and we're working to restore it so that we can restore it to its food-producing potential. Our organization's been here since 2001, and in 12 years or so, we've restored 3,000 linear feet of a 7,000 linear foot wall. In addition, we've removed invasive mangrove in that same stretch of wall, 3,000 linear feet of mangrove. We have a staff of 10, so that's an accomplishment in itself that we're able to employ people here, Native Hawaiians here. We have a brand new facility that's about 3 years old that allows us to continue our work. So one of the largest challenges for Hawaii is that we are the largest consumer of seafood per capita in the nation. In addition, we import most of the seafood in which we consume. So that's a pretty bleak picture. We should be growing or harvesting our seafood that we consume from our waters around Hawaii, seeing as we're surrounded by water. It only makes sense. So what we're trying to do in restoring this fish pond is kind of contribute to that, which is to contribute to basically cultivating seafood locally and making use of a traditional 800-year-old place for that purpose. So this land is owned by Kamehameha Schools. So Kamehameha Schools is one of our largest funders here. In addition, we have to do grant writing just like any other organization. So we write for federal funding. National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, was one of the first agencies to fund us way back when in 2001. Currently, we're receiving funding for OHA, Harold Cale Castle Foundation, private foundations. We're really not very judgmental when it comes to where our money comes from. We sort of, as a nonprofit, have to just be very creative. And in addition, we also do fundraising. So we sell shirts, we sell limu, we sell fish. We do educational programs here, which we charge for fee for service. So that also generates revenue to go back to our organization.
We have
people, being descended from ancestors that was our livelihood and mainstay, and we're very accustomed to growing our own food. It only makes sense for us to be able to contribute to that. When most of the things we're eating comes from Costco or the store down the road. Yeah. So we're trying to do our part, growing fish here. We have our little gardens here too, but we're also all part of conversations for the larger community in supporting other organizations that are working to grow their own food.
okay. This
Is that my ancestors, actually my grandparents and great-grandparents, had fish ponds in this area on two sides of my family, and so finding myself working and running an organization that takes care of He'eia Fish Pond is I guess, just ingrained in me and just part of who I am as a person. Come to find out, I didn't know that when I first got into this. So I'm real passionate about pretty much our people and our culture and our place. What identifies us as Hawaiians is Hawaii, and the very unique practices associated with the place here. So this is my gift, my contribution to the future of our people, and it's only a little bit, but hopefully it'll last another 800 years.